Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today, unfortunately, we did not get the Pokemon Home update patch for Scarlet and Violet that we were promised, but we do still have new rumors to go over for the compatibility update for Scarlet and Violet. RIDDLES has been tweeting out some more things about the update, so we're going to be breaking all of that down today. If you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, RIDDLES has tweeted this image out about Pokemon Home. So, the top row is about the Legends Arceus and the BDSP Home update. So, this is the Pokemon Home update announcement. This one is the maintenance update. And then this is like the update to say that it's out now. And then that's the top row, which obviously was last year's. And then this year we have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's one, which of course was delayed. And then we have like two empty gaps here. So obviously this is referring to the maintenance and then obviously the final update. Some people are saying that it hasn't been delayed. Some people are saying it has been delayed. I mean, it's just such a specific date for the Pokemon accounts to tweet out that it has been delayed. I think it has literally just been a bug or something. Either way, whether you think it has or hasn't, it's not out yet. And we're still kind of hoping that it is going to be updated soon or announced soon or something like that. And of course, because RIDDLES posted those things about the last update and it obviously hasn't turned out to be that, he still got the date right. You know, he still produced the tweet which gave us the date, and then Pokemon tweeted out on that date and then obviously had to kind of, I guess, draw back the tweet. This is obviously what he said about it, you know, when Fake made fabricated stuff and there's no evidence to prove that the plan got changed in regards to the Pokemon Home update plan, and when officials gave the wrong date and made everyone know they got something wrong, but Small Brains just complained that authentic riddles based on wrong should be correct at the beginning. So yeah, he's basically here just saying, you know, people are annoyed at him because he didn't know that it was going to get changed. You know, he gave the original date, which obviously they did tweet out on, and then obviously they kind of took the tweet back, and then people were like, oh no, RIDDLES doesn't actually know what he's talking about, which I mean he does, because he got the original date right. It's not his fault that it got changed. So this is him tweeting out again about Pokemon Home, and then we have Jan here basically kind of translating it here. So for people who can't read Japanese, so left to right we have the home announcement, which is obviously this image. We have the home maintenance, which is this image, because they tweet out at the different times. They tweet out the announcement, they tweet out the maintenance, and then they tweet out the final kind of, you know, it's out, it's been updated. And then home compatibility actually updated. So the upper row last year for Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. The lower row is this year, which we haven't seen the latter two yet. I mean, we've obviously seen this one, but this still was wrong, so I guess we haven't, I mean, we've seen this, but we haven't seen all three. We then have Jan saying, basically, Ku is hinting home maintenance should drop 6 days after the announcement, which will be May the 24th, today. Note, last year the announcement also didn't give a date, only said soon. So if this is what RIDDLES is kind of tweeting out about here, and again, this is just one way we're taking it, that means that hopefully there should be some sort of Pokemon Home update this, or announcement this week. Like, this should be sometime this week, and then that's the maintenance like next week, and then obviously it finally comes out. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we're getting the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet update patch this week. That's what they've said. We haven't had that yet, which I'm really kind of interested about. Like, why haven't we had that yet? I would have thought we definitely would have had it by now. We may get that tonight. We may get it tomorrow morning. But the Pokemon Home update as well may also get announced in the last couple of days of this week as well, if that is what RIDDLES is talking about here. Obviously, we've had no update about it today, which obviously is what they're kind of talking about here. You know, maintenance should drop 6 days after the announcements, which will be May the 24th today. We haven't had anything today so far. Again, it could happen at the end of the day, but usually the time they drop things, we haven't had that so far. So it doesn't look like it's going to get announced today. So that means, I mean, it could also be like time zones and stuff. It could also get announced tomorrow, and this is what I mean. And this is just people replying saying, so we're looking at the 30th potentially, and then yeah, that may be the case. So the date they gave us at the first was for maintenance, not the actual update. I can see how they made that mistake. We haven't obviously had any sort of maintenance update announcement today or anything like that, which again isn't really helping this kind of idea out, but at the same time it could still be true. And then we have other people kind of replying to it, you know, people looking at the numbers and stuff, because obviously that was originally what RIDDLES was talking about. Post 1 Thursday, post 2 Thursday, post 3 Thursday, so update will be released next week. Again, next week is June as well, and I don't know. I think it's just kind of funny. We've been talking about this for so long, but early 2023 is not June. It just isn't June. Like, it's halfway through the year. Obviously, spring does go until June, so you can kind of argue that is technically still spring. But I mean, they're literally holding it off until the very, very end of when they said. But yeah, we're not in early 2023 anymore. It's literally the middle of the year. So yeah, hopefully we get some sort of announcement about Pokemon Home this week. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, the whole thing's kind of been a bad situation. But again, I mean, I would still believe Riddler-Coup. I know people don't, like a lot of people aren't believing him anymore. I feel like he's been right about everything so far. All the Scarlet and Violet stuff he was right about. And he was right about the initial date for Pokemon Home. It's just the Pokemon themselves took that back. But they did announce something on that date. So, yeah, I'd expect to see something about Pokemon Home. Hopefully this week, if this is true. Like, this could be about something else completely. If it is about what Jan was talking about here, then yeah, we could expect to see something on the kind of latter part of this week. So that's that. I also just want to quickly go over the actual Pokemon that are coming back in the Pokemon Home update, because a lot of people don't actually know. Like, some people have always been like asking me in like streams and stuff and on videos, like what's actually coming back in Pokemon Home. There are quite a few Pokemon coming back. This was tweeted out by Matthew and Jay Rosa. So this is the list here on the website. But basically, these mons aren't on this list because they're already in the game. So all starter lines that were available via 7-star raids. So Charizard, Typhlosion, Samurott, Delphox, Chestnut, Greninja, Decidueye, Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon. We haven't had Delphox and Rillaboom yet, but they are going to be available in 7-star raids. Obviously, the Delphox one was also leaked. That just hasn't been given a date yet. But obviously in Pokemon Home it was supposed to be this weekend. Galarian, Meowth, and Berserker are available through trade with an NPC in-game. And then Hisuian, Zoroark, and Zoroark available as mystery gift for the DLC pre-order. So these are all of the available Pokemon in Pokemon Home's compatibility update with Scarlet and Violet. So we have Alolan Raichu, Alolan Diglett, Alolan Dugtrio, Alolan Meowth, Alolan Persian, Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Arcanine, Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Slowbro, Alolan Grimer, Alolan Muk, Hisuian Voltorb, Hisuian Electrode, Tauros, the Kanto form of it, Articuno, we have Galarian Articuno, Zapdos and Galarian Zapdos, we have Moltres and Galarian Moltres, Mewtwo and Mew, Hisuian Typhlosion, Galarian Slowking, Hisuian Quillfish, Hisuian Sneasel, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, Dialga, Origin Dialga, Palkia, Origin Palkia, Heatran is back, Giratina, Origin Form Giratina, Cresselia, and Arceus. So a lot of Generation 4 Legendaries are back, and Mythicals. Then we have Hisuian Samurott, we have Hisuian Lilligant, the White Striped Basculin, Hisuian Braviary, Tornadus, the other Tornadus form, Thundurus, and then obviously the Train Thundurus form. We have Landorus in the Train Landorus form. We have Meloetta, Pirouette Meloetta, Carbink, which again is the interesting one. Carbink is the only Pokemon on this list that is not a starter Pokemon, a Pokemon form, a mythical Pokemon, or a legendary Pokemon, which kind of is another reason that people are thinking that Terrapagos's like baby Pokemon or whatever that was shown in the anime is what Carbink is to Diancie, is what the baby form of Terrapagos is to the normal Terrapagos. So it's not like a legendary, but there's like a lot of similarities between them. Again, might not be right, but it's just interesting that Carbink is the only one on this list, like I say, that's not a form, etc. Hisuian Sliggoo, Hisuian Goodra, Hisuian Avalugg, Diancie, Hooper Unbound, Volcanion, Hisuian Decidueye, Magearna, Original Magearna, we have Zacian, we have Crown Zacian, Zamazenta, and Crown Zamazenta. I'm not sure how they're going to do the Rusted Sword and Shield, because obviously you can't transfer items in Pokemon Home, so maybe there's just going to be a way to obtain those in the DLC, I'm assuming. Eternatus, we have Kubfu, Urshifu, Rapid Strike Urshifu, Zarude, we have Dada Zarude, Regieleki, Regidrago, Glastrier, Spectria, Calyrex, Ice Calyrex, Shadow Calyrex, and then into the Hisuian Arceus mons as well. Hisuian Arceus, the Legends Arceus mons, Weirdeer, Cleavor, Ursaluna, Basculegion, the female Basculegion, Sneasler, Overquill, Enamorus, and then also Enamorus's other form. So these are all the Pokemon that are going to be available through Pokemon Home into Scarlet and Violet. These have all been data mined. Again, most legendaries are here, but obviously there's still a lot that aren't. I'm guessing they're going to be in the Indigo Disc or the Teal Mask as like a Dynamax Adventure sort of thing, just like we had in the Crown Tundra. There's usually ways to get all the legendaries in some way, shape, or form. Obviously, we had the Ultra Wormholes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. In the Generation 6 games, we had the Wormholes things. In Generation 8, we had Dynamax Adventures. So in Generation 9, we're probably going to get something similar. And the rest of them are going to be available through that. But yeah, these are all the mons that you can pop into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when this home update drops. So that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on this riddle? Do you think this rumor is going to be saying that, you know, Pokemon Home is going to be announced again this week? Or do you think it is going to be next week or whatever? Let me know your thoughts on that. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.